Hey everyone. Okay, so this video is going to be about elimination communication, also abbreviated EC amongst natural parenting or attachment parenting boards that you see online. So anyways, let me just kind of give you a little bit of background if you are new to my channel or haven't followed me very long. With Noah, my son, I cloth diapered him. He came home from the hospital. Well, he was in the NICU for 2 weeks. And when he came home, he was in disposables for maybe 2 days, 2 or 3 days. And then I went ahead and put him in cloth diapers. He stayed in cloth diapers his entire infancy up until the latter end of my last pregnancy, and I started using more disposables at that time, mainly just because it was just so much extra work. I was tired and in a lot of pain from my pregnancy, and it was just one less thing I had to wash, one less time I had to bend over into the washing machine to get something out and then throw it into the dryer. It was just a lot easier at the moment. And so while I was pregnant, I was building up a new newborn stash for Courtney, and Courtney came along and I was cloth diapering her when we came home from the hospital. Well, actually, when we came home from the hospital, even my newborn diapers were too big, and she had gaps in the legs, and so they just weren't fitting very well. As she got bigger, the diapers started fitting, but they still did not fit really good. When Noah wore cloth diapers as a newborn, his fit so good, and they weren't that big of a difference in size between Courtney and Noah. So I couldn't figure out why the diapers just were not fitting well, and I guess that their bodies are shaped different. So I was getting really frustrated that the diapers weren't fitting very well. Plus the fact that I was getting pretty tired of doing diaper laundry, to be honest. I just kind of hit like a cloth diaper rut, and I really haven't been using them a whole lot. I can probably count on both of my hands the number of days that I've used cloth diapers on Courtney in the last 2 months. So mainly I have been using disposables. Well, I don't really want to use disposables either because, for one, there's a lot of chemicals in them, and for two, they just cost a lot more money in the long run. So anyhow, I just started looking into something called Elimination Communication. And basically it's where you follow your baby's cues, because apparently, and I'm going to leave some information to some links below that I've been kind of looking at. One of them is called diaperfreebaby.org. But anyways, all around the world, babies naturally know when they have to use the bathroom. They have the urge and the sensation to urinate and to have a bowel movement, just like they have the urge and sensation to eat when they become hungry. So, as Americans who potty train their children at the age of 3, we are way behind compared to the rest of the world whose children are normally potty trained by the age of 6 months. So, it's all about just kind of learning your baby's body, or your baby will communicate to you basically and let you know when they have to urinate or when they have to have a bowel movement. And so after doing a lot of research and kind of reading up on it and figuring out, how to do it, I just stepped in it, head first, and it's like really working out really well. So basically what I do is I kind of watch, the first day I just kind of watched her, and it's like she makes a certain cry, and I can't really explain what cry that is, but it's kind of like she goes, I don't really know how to do it, but she's just like, she makes a certain cry / whimper whine, and I know that she has to pee. And so then I'll take her to the bathroom, and I leave her in leggings, like baby legs, and a diaper, and a shirt or a bodysuit. something that I can undo quickly and easily for when she needs to use the restroom. So basically what I do is once I hear her cue to go to the restroom, I take her into the potty, or into the restroom, excuse me, and then I put her back and her head against me facing out. So her back is against my belly. And then I put my hands like this up under her thighs from where her knees to her butt is, and I just put my hands right there, one on each leg under her thighs. And I hold her and I kind of aim her butt outwards. I kind of point her butt away from me. And I say, do you have to go pee-pee? And then I go psst, psst, psst. And I just make a peeing sound. And that's her cue to go pee. And so while I'm holding her, she's not doing anything. But after I say, do you have to pee-pee? Psst, psst, psst. Then she'll start to urinate. And so she knows that when I say that it's okay for her to go. So that's been working out really well. The first day we were doing elimination communication, she urinated 15 times for me in the potty, and she had 2 stools in the potty. Now, she didn't have any stools in her diaper, and she only had 2 very slightly damp diapers the first day. The second day we caught all of her bowel movements, and I also caught mostly all of her urinate pees. And she also had 2 wet diapers that day. I have not done it in the middle of the night yet, although I keep saying I'm going to, but kind of like when I'm in the middle of the night sleeping, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up. So I haven't done it through the middle of the night yet. But another thing that, okay, so if she's fussing, and I know that she's been fed, and I know that she's not tired and sleepy, and I know that she's okay otherwise and not sick, the first thing I do after making sure that all the other things are done is I take her straight to the bathroom. Now, if she's hungry, I'll go ahead and feed her first. And she tends to want to pee mid-feed, and I know that because she stops and just kind of starts looking around. So she stops eating, and that is another cue that she is about to pee. So I'll stop the feed, I'll burp her, and then run her to the restroom really fast. Let her urinate, and then go back and finish her meal. And also, if I put her down for a nap, I found out that according to what I've read online now, I haven't found any hard research that proves this, but according to what I've read online, babies do not urinate in their sleep. That they actually get awoken in their sleep and they start wiggling around and whatnot, and that's when they pee. So, I don't know. When she's taking her nap, as soon as I see her start to wiggle and squirm, I grab her and I take her to the restroom and I say, do you got a pee-pee? And I go, psst, 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 and then she pees. So then I get her diaper back on her and I lay her back down and she finishes her nap. And as soon as she wakes up in the morning, I take her to the bathroom, and as soon as she wakes up from all of her naps, I take her to the bathroom. And I know that she needs to have a bowel movement because she will make a face prior to having a bowel movement. And sometimes, there's been a couple of times that she hasn't actually made a face, but she's passed gas. And I knew that if she was passing gas that there had to be a bowel movement close behind it. So I went ahead and took her on to the restroom, and sure enough, she passed a bowel movement. So in the past 2 days, we have only used 4 diapers. Now granted, they're still disposable diapers because like I said, I've been in a cloth rut and I really just honestly haven't felt like doing any cloth diaper laundry. And that's just kind of where I am right now with cloth diapers. I'm not going to say that I'm not ever going to use cloth diapers again because I still have like bukus and bukus of cloth diapers. But I am in a rut and I really just don't have the passion for it right now, should I say. But I'm finding that elimination communication is really kind of fun. It's nice to know that I can help her to the bathroom and keep her from soiling her pants and keep her from sitting in pee and poop. And it's nice to know that I understand what she needs when she needs it. So, I mean, it's just a whole nother level of communication with your child. And I think it is a lot of fun and rewarding at the same time. So that's what we're doing today. I actually allowed her to urinate while we were gone away from the house, which was the first time I've done that. So yeah, I just took the insert to our baby Bjorn potty and let her urinate in that while we were out. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I really have to say about it. But I'm really excited that we're doing this. Hopefully she'll be potty trained by the time she's walking. Granted, I'll still have to pull her pants down and help her do those types of things and wipe her bottom. But she'll at least know when she needs to go and where to go. So yeah, now if I could just get Noah to potty train. I'm having a time with him. He was using the potty when he was 13 months old for a good week straight. No accidents and doing really well, and then I got kind of lazy as far as taking him. And then he started doing good again, and then he started doing bad again, and then he would do good, and you know, now he just doesn't want to go. He knows when he's got to go before he goes, but he refuses to sit on the potty. I do encourage him to go, and when he sits on it, I don't force him to stay. If he wants to get up, I allow him to get up. But he's definitely got zero interest at the moment for actually using the potty. So I'm hoping that we will get him potty trained soon. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm still learning along the way, so I'll keep you guys updated on Courtney's progress. But I have to say, the first day that I was doing Elimination Communication, I was so freaking shocked that she was actually using the bathroom and following my cues. I was in shock. I would have never imagined that it was really, really honest to goodness possible to do. But it is. She's 10 weeks old and been using the potty for the last 2 days. Today makes the third day. So, yeah, and she's doing really, really well at it, and I'm really surprised, and I'm happy, and I think it's great. So, anyways, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave those down below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.